Hello and welcome back to another day in the arena. It's me at CGB. Today in the arena, Wild Bunnies is a very aggressive deck in standard with green and white and a whole bunch of cool little cards from Burrow. I found a different angle, more of a mid-range control-y deck that still uses rabbit synergies in a mono-white approach, using 4 of all kinds of cards, including several new ones from Burrow, like Season of the Burrow. I love this card. It's actually, I think, a sleeper mythic in the set, and the ability to make a whole horde of rabbits, but also to deal with any permanent you want to, or return a permanent from the graveyard to the battlefield with an indestructible counter is very powerful. So I built this deck around the idea of 4 of these for my mid-range plan, and then I decided I wanted to maximize the rabbit tokens as well. So we have 4 copies of Hop to it as well to build the board, 4 copies of Carrot Cake to build that board, 4 copies of Valley Quest Caller to make them all bigger. You also make them bigger with Virtue of Loyalty, which also works very well with Caretaker's Talent. The centerpiece of the deck, this little rare enchantment class, has really done a number on standard, and it's a fun card to play. We round out with some solid removal from Lay Down Arms and Get Lost to deal with many of our opponent's things, and we add the Regal Bunnycorn to be our hammer, the killer, the best thing to get back with an indestructible counter on it. What's better than a Regal Bunnycorn? An indestructible Regal Bunnycorn. We're also going to draw cards with Fountain Port because that's fun. Yep, mono white rabbits. It's, in my opinion, the best way to hop to it. So let's dive in and let this nonsense begin. Rekindling Kleenex. A keep. We're going to hop all over it. We got talent. Yes, we do. Our opponent has a Dismal Backwater, which is a control deck? That's scary. Virtue. Could have used that a turn earlier, but hey, that resolved. Feels good. No land yet, but we'll keep developing. They don't seem to have interaction for these. Well, if they're not going to do anything, we're going to pass priority. No, we're not. Are we? Yeah, we are. We'll wait till they tap their mana and do something here, and then Virtue, I think. They're going to crack that. See? Told you. There's the land. We certainly found it. Oh, they're scared of Fountain Port. Okay. Wonder more where that came from. I have a response. This is gonna get me cards. Unless they use another spell, which is fine too. Sure. So they're tapped out, huh? I think this is a good hop to it time then. And I guess I'll level 1 of these. They're probably going to sweep, but might as well. Now we can threaten to power up a Caretaker's Talent and hit him really hard. Bunny Wabbits. Come on, Bunny Wabbits. Look at the cute bunnies. You don't want to hurt these bunnies. Opponent. Yep, there's the cover up. So are they going to take my hop to it or my fountain port? I think they took fountain port. Yep, they're scared of the fountain port. Still got Mirrex. Ooh, a plains, thank you. You done roping now? See if they have another demolition field for this Mirrex. Not yet. There's a Bunnicorn. We're finding some other ways to put pressure on the board, and that's good. We're also drawing lands galore. Combat, swing. First poison. I would like to make another token of this. Does that resolve? It does? 2 cards. Virtue, Valley. What do you think? We have too many cards, but I definitely don't need lay down arms. And I don't need all these lands, so we could hold. But all I'm doing on their turn is a Virtue. They want to play a sweeper again, but they already played one. How bad could it be? It's a bunny wabbit. If they're using spot removal, they probably don't have a sweeper. Oh, they're gonna rob me. That's fun. Feels good. Love it. Love that. Well, I don't have any demolition fields in my deck, so good luck finding things to do with Mirrex. And we know they're not getting Caretaker's talent, which is the thing that hides it, that pulls it all together, unless they get the 4th one. The problem with outrageous robbery is you're usually drawing cards that are bad for your deck and your strategy, because you're not playing the opponent's deck, or you'd be playing the opponent's deck. Those are facts. So now they have to use my own cards to beat me. And yeah, sure, another sweeper. Yeah, all right. And what are you gonna take? Hop to it? Get lost? You want this? Okay. Interesting. I can't imagine they have anything I really care about targeting very much. But that's pretty strange. Okay, so they have one get lost over here, right? Because, yeah, they definitely do. Otherwise the 4th one would be revealed. So they're also kind of giving me a hint at what they have. Dude, so much rope, bro. Season the Burrow. What's down there? Quest Caller. Quest Caller also makes a lot of bunnies. I attack you. You're so good at magic. Ah! How much do I keep drawing? I think a bit more. I think Mirrex can do a little work here. You monster. When it has an indestructible counter, you'll feel bad. Maybe they got rid of the get lost so they could restless reef me. I don't know. Oh, they want their campaign. I guess that's fine. It's really slow compared to talent, so I'm not too upset. It's like a terrible version of Caretaker's talent in the value department. My cake! How could you steal my cake? They have a virtue too? Or no, they have an exiled virtues. They have at least one get lost. Dude, every turn. All right, we draw. Twice. I like them apples. Another season. Another talent. Okay, they have no talent. We knew that already. Just let me have these. Let me have bad jokes. Okay, there's not much else going on for me. Level. They probably make a get lost happen, right? But get lost draws us cards because of the map tokens. That is fine. I draw. The cake. Uh-oh. 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 The cake's coming out. What you gonna do now? What you got? I'll keep another Mirrex on top. Don't worry, we're getting into Burrow territory. Once we start burrowing, it's actually gonna be really scary for the opponent, right? Because they have to answer the board every turn. Okay, let's do this in response. If we use the virtue here, they might counter it and then we don't get the token, and we really want this Mirrex into our hand, so we use the talent. $18 cards. How'd this happen? Okay, that's a little scary. What can I do? Everything just taking forever over here. But look how scared they are. They're so scared of my tokens. All right, 8 mana. 2 mana open. They probably don't run negate. Nothing to really exile, but we can return the Mirrex and the bunny corn. Or just the bunny corn. There we go. Or the quest caller. Quest caller? Bunny corn. Roar! Indestructible. What? What you gonna do about it, huh? Nothing. You're gonna do nothing and you're gonna like it. You're gonna die to this bunny corn. Maybe. I haven't been able to touch them so far, that's for sure. They've had quite the mix. It's my end step. You can make plays. This is This is your moment. All right. Okay. Wow. I guess we virtue then, right? Three out of 4. Still 35 cards in deck. They haven't really drawn any extra cards except for the deduce and what you might count the outrageous robbery. Oh wait, I forgot about the campaign. Yeah, campaign draws cards. I wonder why they didn't play that first if they want more cards. Their head's gonna explode at this pace. Your computer is going to overheat. Wow. Really? Okay. Doing that to them on their turn feels nice. And then they leave up mana, but they don't have enough for 3 steps. So how hard can I hit them? Tokens get leveled up. Bunnies get stronger. Talent gets more talented. They might have a go for the throat, so I'll make a map token. $12 cards. Scary. But we punching. They do make a 1/1 and chump. And they do go to 28 because they are completely unkillable so far, but we'll see. Bottom. They can rob me for 9. That's really good. I don't know if they have another one. Pretty greedy for these decks to run too many. They found a way to use a removal. They didn't sweep the board. I mean, eventually there's a flood in there, right? And then the cake. Nine. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 23. Give me a quest caller. Make it indestructible. Yep. How safe do you feel? Pretty close, right? 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. I see 21. And that's without using the maps. If I can't kill him, I think I'm supposed to virtue him. I don't think I can kill him. Down to 7. God, that was close. Here comes the campaign. Can they stay alive again? Virtue doesn't kill it. So there's a combo with cut down. Okay. They can cast it 19 more times this turn. They win. They duress me. Sure. Sure. You got it. Yeah? Yeah? Dude, it's been 20 minutes. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's mine. Okay, that blocks. And then what? They take 5, 6, 7, 8. Can we find a way to hop past it? 8. This is 9, 10. I can see 10, probably 11, 12. All right, so cake. Let's scry a card to the top that we can map. Oh, that's pretty good. They only have 1 mana open. We have 8 cards in the deck. It's as easy as cake. More bunnies. We good? Good game? Good game. That was hoppin' adorable. They could have a bounce spell. I should make sure. Oh my lord. Oh god. What an endless game that was. Ah! Okay. Bunny. Kind of scared about how far away these seasons of the Burrow are. Okay. Maybe the other token deck is here to get us. But I unleash the power of the Regal Bunnycorn. Go ahead, kill it. I'll make it indestructible later. And you'll regret everything. Cake. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. No! Oh, it's lightning helix. Oh my god. Yep, we like port. We gotta get up to 5 mana, so that it will do nicely. And then nothing. Port. Swing. You wouldn't. You wouldn't dare. Draw. My bunny will not run into that. Nope, nope, nope. And that will lay down arms. That's what you get for playing into my sorcery. The forge. Cool. You know what I'm going to do to that thing? Exile it. That's what I'm going to do. Burrow. Return exile. That go. This come back. Oh, how the turns have tabled. I'm sure they don't play Sunfall or Temporary Lockdown. Right? Right? They have cake. I mean, you can't argue with cake. I think I really want to hold the Burrow to try to hit their key permanents. But right now, I don't have card advantage of my own, so I guess I'm relying on Fountain Port. They take it. Okay. Patience. They don't want to chump block. They're just not worried. They're like, if I block later, that's fine. But it does imply they don't have a sweeper. Or maybe they run Brotherhood's End, which the bunny corn does not care about. They're going for Virtue? They went for Virtue. No attacks. Alright, kill the Virtue. Eat my cake. Another one? I think that's too many. I don't think the bunny corn needs some help in this game, okay? Let's go here, and drop a quest caller on him. And now the attacks get juicy. They're like, am I sweeping? They are sweeping. Let's hope it's not Sunfall. You can draw with the Fountain Port, so it's not a total loss. All right, let's do that here first. Another port. We really need a Caretaker's talent. It's kind of a race to Caretaker's talent, to be real. Bring forth another bunny corn. I'm so good at this. I can do this all day. Murex. Forge. Yeah, it begins. Virtue. If they respond by killing this, that's fine. Okay, they abrade it, sure. No blocks. They're gonna map their temporary token. Okay. I mean, they hit land. Caretaker's talent. Hi, how are you? It's nice of you to show up. I really wish I had a way to get a token the turn I play you. I don't. Let's see. But just getting you going is kind of important. If they have a get lost, that feels so bad. But I guess we can burrow it back, right? Yeah, that's the play. Come on, let the Caretaker's talent stick. Let it stick. Let it stick. Oh, so mean. So what is that? Exile both of them? Exile, exile, draw, draw? I guess. Okay. Could be worse. We get 2 lands, it's worse. another land for them. Come on, we need another talent now. We need something. None of this is something. This is all a lot of nothing. I'm trying to hold out. I can take some punches from the forge. Interesting choice. Seems like a boredom choice, to be honest. A make thing. They go in aggro. Makes sense. $13. All right, let's make this about cards. Definitely an expensive turn, like 7 mana, 8 mana to draw a card. What the heck? Hop to it. Okay. Quest caller, sure. You think they have another Sunfall? I think they do. Don't tap the fountain port. Well, I have one in hand. It's fine. Exile, rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Gotta keep drawing, gotta keep drawing. They're going for flanks. Flanks is fine. Just a little scry action. Like this? Okay, they're willing to trade off. Give me a card. The fountain ports will be my salvation. Gross. Okay, that's optimistic that they can fight their way through all the Mirrors and the ports, but I guess they're saying the port is what's going to get them. That is optimistic. But hey, I like that they want to fight on this front. That's great. Exile. Play this, play this. Sure. I want to scry. Will they let me? Probably not. They'll probably kill this in response, but they have to run out of cards at some point, and if they kill this now, they don't get a Mirrors token. Yep, there you go. Oh, and they even bargained. That's good for us too. We're running out of cards as well, but the Fountain Port is trying to carry us. Another flanker? Do we care? Okay. I mean, they're digging. 2 to the top. No! All right. Caretaker's talent. Let's go. Okay, that was in their hand. They're at 34. Wait, they get fish. Okay. I have a response, actually. They don't get fish. They were going to get a card either way. Now, they kept the card on top. Let's see what it is. No attack. Okay, so the card must be a Get Lost. We want the Get Lost on the Virtue or the Talent? The Talent, we can at least get another card into our hand. Cake. Look at him go. Look at him reach for it. Look at him reach for it. All right. Treasure Mirrors token. The cake is coming down. Fish? Treasure. Bunny. Is it bunny time? They only have one card left. It might be bunny time. Big stupid wabbit win game. And now Mirek starts cranking for them. Dude, so aggressive. So angry. Okay. Like this, I think. Try to keep the life total out of like Helix range. By the way, now they have a fountain port, so now the card advantage battle shifts. It's kind of weird. Bunnycorn, Virtue, hop to it. It's a lot of goods. Let's hop to it first. And see if they did, in fact, save a Get Lost for this. They're at 33, but we're the Virtue deck now. So their big aggression from the last few turns has been stymied. If I have to wipe the board, we get right back to making things with Murex and Fountain Port and Carrot Cake. Oh my god, these games. They're so long. They're so hard. Uh-huh. Pass. Okay. Land? That ain't it. I mean, they're going to block this anyway. Let's see if we can basically move some of the power to something else. The cake! Sure. No free Beza moment. Well, I guess it's a free Beza moment anyway, right? They block one of these. But we're going to Fountain Port it anyhow. Why not just Get Lost it? Because of Caretaker's talent, that's why. Because we're holding out. Alright, they go down to 21. I think I pass. Because we can play the Carrot Cake, we can sack this Carrot Cake, and make a token after they sweep the board, which you know they're gonna try. They will if they can. They've got a big elk, I've got a big bunnycorn. And you're gonna have to block it every turn for the rest of your life. Or die trying. Caretaker's talent, there it is. Murex in response. Get Lost in response. I've been waiting for you. Another Fountain Port. All right, getting scary. But they've only got one blocker right now. They're at 21. You might not want to put the counters on the Beza with a Regal Bunnycorn about to come after you. But we'll see what you do. All right, make me a creature. Keep the cake on deck. Hop to it. Oh my goodness, are we doing this? I mean, they haven't swept the board yet, so let's go for it. It's a 12-12. You're going to have to block. And they do. They go to 14. 5, 6, 7, 8. So we can use 2 of these after they sweep the board. going to be a very big incubator token when they cast Sunfall. Oh, talent first. Lucky. Maybe they don't have it? That seems like they don't have it. That seemed kind of desperate. I guess they still have the mana. It could all be to make the biggest possible incubator token. Oh my gosh, they might not have it. I mean, Sunfall's been going down in effectiveness because the red decks are so good. Maybe they cut a few copies. Maybe, just maybe. Okay, they're making more fish to try to block all the damage they're about to take. I mean, yeah, let's go. Lay down arms. Giving them 3 life when they're about to block 4. That does work. They can make another fish here. It's close, right? They block, block, block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If I take one off, it's 9. Okay, they're not dead yet. Them fishies. Oh my god, it's Lightning Helix. No life for you. Nice one. Down 4. Pass. Counters. I mean, they're trying to stretch this out. And I'm sure they've got it by now, right? Right? Get back flanker. Uh-huh. That's something you'd have to exile if you draw a Sunfall. 2 to the bottom. Another season, another set of blockers, cake for life. I mean, how far can they take this? 5, 6, 7 blockers. Man, I don't think I can kill him. That carrot cake, man. Okay. Well, if I can't kill him, we just... I could draw a Caretaker's Talent, and then they're really screwed. I'll just buff all these and win. That is not what that card is. How you doing? I'm coming for you. I'm trying not to give him life. That's on top. That's got to be Sunfall then, right? Go to 5. Again. Counters. Another cake. Jeez, Pete. Where are they at? 17 cards in their deck. Another. Okay. The timing is so weird. Seriously, 14 cards left. How do they not have it? They scoop. Wow. I didn't think we'd have a chance. I really didn't. We just kept the board under pressure. Virtue of Loyalty, MVP, Regal Bunnycorn. Hell yeah. Let's go.